said that they was on their way to come pick up the tablet. Okay. Okay. So stay as far as yours. Yeah, stay, Judge. Continue. So before the tablet was picked up, I looked inside to the tablet. She has two passwords that I normally know. So one of them is reference for her brother's birthday, and the other one is reference for my password. So I put the first password in, it didn't work. So I put the second password in. So the first thing I went to was Instagram, which I was scrolling, and I seen Jarvis Book's Instagram page. I clicked on his page, and I seen two messages. Okay, and hey y'all, how y'all doing? Well, y'all, we back with another Natalia Harris video. Now, you just heard from part of the masterpiece, Shannon, Auntie Shannon. That's the messenger girl. Who knew that Natalia was talking to Jarvis Buds? What? Don't recall. Talk to the grandmama and a couple of students. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I believe some of these, you know, I believe some of these investigators half did their job, y'all. Now, y'all, this is allegedly, okay? This is what Fun and Grandmama think, okay? I mean, he talked like he ain't did nothing but down the alley. Canvas of the area, 3 Mile Drive in Cornwall. What else did you do? What kind of section? If I what we came up with. Which was what? Which was, I talked to the parent, the grandparent, talked to couple students. We can find things from doing our search of the area. So did you do anything else in regards to investigating? No, I did not, because I was getting ready to retire, so I was done. So you were getting ready to retire and then you just forgot all about Natalia Harris. Lord have mercy, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Calm down, girl. Listen to this question, y'all. This is supposed to be your investigator. Listen to this question on the redirect. How long, you were first notified about this on the 10th, correct? Yes. And how long did you stay involved in the investigation? That day. So your activities that Mr. Bacon asked you about contained all happened on the 10th of January? Yes. What happened to the investigation after the 10th? Right. If someone else's investigation would have took over besides me, because once again, I believe. Lord have mercy. I gave my information that I had on well, on my right sheet as well. So it was he says so anyway. And here you have Jarvis Butts. The man traveled from one state to another state messing with girls. All right, y'all. This y'all border control patrol agent. Let's see what he got to do with the case. He got some chilling discovery for y'all about that river.
That's where her clothes was, y'all. Hmm. Garbage. A month. We gonna come back to you because you hiding something. You know more. I guess you saving it for court. We'll be back, y'all, with the patrol, the patrol. Okay. Here we have, and here we have. We have the young lady whose job is went over to her house to repair a car. Y'all missed this. See, y'all, I know what y'all say to yourself. We heard this, Lanita, but y'all ain't heard this. Y'all ain't paid no attention. See? Why did she sit by the television? How she know where to sit? She don't know these people. Why she didn't sit by Jarvis? She don't know you. She mad now. Look how she looking. Like what y'all getting to? She tired because fairly light. Wonder how much money she sent to $70 to
I want to say end of March.
Jarvis.
So the end of March. So
Yeah,
I
no.
don't know. That
The end of March.
it was at least a month or two later.
and it was when
At least a month too later. She was dead. She was missing in February.
in your house was designed here, correct?
Correct.
Right. And did they tell you that this person was designed yours?
They asked me if I knew who she was, and they asked me if I knew who Rder was. They showed me a picture. She must have asked me if I knew who all these people were, and they asked me if I knew her name, and I did not know her name at that time.
And they told you her name.
Honestly, I don't know.
And at any point, did you look up why they were there or look up any information about this case
Yeah, after they left.
after they left? Okay, when did you look up?
Where she was.
I just want to see where her information came from. I want to see the information that she had that go into her testimony. Because obviously there's podcasts out that are up there, I think.
It's not obvious.
Well,
I don't know.
okay, so you don't know. Okay. What did you look up?
I looked up Mr. Butt's oldest record,
Okay.
but I tried to type in his name, I typed in Rder's name, tried to see if anything came up. At that time, there wasn't anything posted, but I didn't find much, in his record.
So she did her investigation. She's this important key to the case, y'all. Now, y'all, let's get down to the text messages. Now, y'all, we gonna look at some text messages, okay? Now, you know, just like I say, my channel is a very small channel, and it's not getting enough awareness. So I need for y'all to like share these videos, okay? And these videos is for entertaining, community, educating, criticism purposes, okay? And sometimes maybe news reporting. Now let's take a look at some of these text messages. How old is Kayla? 16, Nazaria said. 16. Now, she was a few years older than us. Hey, Brooke. Hey. I hope this is why my cousin, I hope this is really her cousin I'm rooting for. When did your dad get caught? Like, what made the police arrest him? And also, why was Naziah so good at pretending like everything okay? My dad turned himself in, and I think in January or February, for a gun charge he had. But he told us he was turning himself in. I don't know. I know she was pro, just like the family did. Okay, y'all. Oh, okay. So now friends want to come out the woodwork. Where was y'all at a month ago when Annette lied on y'all and said y'all said Naziah was our F? Who said that? Which friend? And Naziah said it was her friends in Instagram, in her bio. Kayla lies in text. I guess that means text. I don't know. not Detroit. She was touched by my dad as well and have to testify. And here goes some more messages. Who the F is this? Another missing place to this crazy A puzzle. Now, I want y'all people to understand it's always somebody allegedly from the family be behind these text messages, okay? Whoever is in these texts is supposed to be Naziah Harris, okay? I am Naziah and Janiyah friend who used to stay down the street, like 2 doors down. Are you and your brothers and sisters safe together? I'm with my mom, so yes, but she yells at us, but it's fine. You know, she called the grandmama mom. She adopted her. And then somebody else came along and said, I have a question. So if you was with her, was she pregnant? And was you, mom, gone on January the 9th? Did you, mom, know she was pregnant? My mom knew, and the family who stayed in the house. My mom was gone, but only my grandma was at home, and my mom's twin, which is my aunt. Hey, Naya, I'm so sorry you have to deal with this. You are so strong. Do you know how many kids were hurt by your dad? You can DM Kayla at Kayla Loves _Jesus04. She will tell you everything. She was friends with us. She lived down the street. Hey, Naya, I'm sorry. You have to deal with this. Okay, well, you saw this. And y'all, like I said earlier, I can't tell y'all if it's Naziah or not. All I allegedly can think that this is somebody in the family playing the text guilt. And don't forget, the one who had the phone that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So let's go on with the messages. Do you know if there was anyone else that harmed Naziah beside your dad? I don't know. But my dad was creepy and his friend. How do you feel about all of this, Naziah? I just want her home and wish I spoke up when we all got touched. See what I mean? That's somebody speaking for Naziah. And this sad. Yes, and my mom said she would give him another chance and allow us at the shop to have blank with my dad for money. Even nosing he was a pervert and ass offender. I heard. Y'all got to remember now, I got to be careful how I use my words, so I'm going to respect the YouTube guidelines, so I'm going to be careful the way I speak. And she said, I thought you was a part of the family. So, they know about my cousin Naziah being pregnant? Oh my God, he was in the house. Yes, my dad would come and pick us up and I would go in the basement with them. Baby girl, if you know anything or what happened to Naziah, please tell us. I don't know anything, but on January 8th was my last time going to the shop, and my dad went to back with Naziah in the room. We did blank stuffing. Baby girl, you're strong. I'm sorry you're going through it. Do you think King hurt your cousin, baby girl? I don't know. Probably Case. I don't know, probably. Case, when we would be at the shop, he would act creepy as well. Lord. And was you with Naziah on the day she went missing? I was not. I was at home coming in from school. Coming in from school. On January the 8th, y'all. She ain't speaking on the 9th. That I was in the shop with my dad and Naziah. Where's Naziah? I don't know. My dad and mom were dealing with that on the day she went missing. But all I know is she was with my dad. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all see that? Did y'all hear that? Alright. Alright, y'all. Let's get to it. Take him to the king.
February 8th, 2024, between Mr. Wright and Mr. Butler. Okay. What's the exhibit number? Sorry, exhibit number 1.
Even though they freed him, but
May I?
he got to go back to court, y'all. This is Cordell. Look how he's shaking his head. Cordell know everything. Why you shaking your head, Cordell? I want y'all to hear this again. Get my phone out the bed. See, he said, oh man. All right. Get that phone. The back seat, y'all. Right straight in the middle. That back seat. Same key to the lock, y'all. What lock they talking about? Okay, I didn't know that. All right, y'all. Hmm. What key? What lock? Dun 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 dun. Y'all missed that, didn't you? Yeah. Kadia. What lock is he speaking of?
Were you successful in getting that cell phone from the vehicle that was after you?
She came up there, but no, I wasn't successful. Wasn't there?
Wasn't there?
When we say she,
Tasha.
Who's Tommy that you know of?
His baby mom.
Okay. Did you look for it in the vehicle?
Yeah, I looked for her.
Okay. And you were unsuccessful at finding it?
Yes.
He was unsuccessful finding everything. Okay, y'all. Now, this is my favorite part. My favorite part of the investigation is this car. What color is this car? Okay. Remember that, okay? Hmm. Key evidence, y'all.
as people live in what?
Public?
See, y'all got to pay attention to the key evidence. They trying to throw y'all off. But not the courts. Not the courts.
Now, would you let Travis Butt borrow your vehicle? Did it look, how it was photoed?
The back looks as though the front is clear.
Okay. So back in January 2024, your car still had the front end? Okay. Is that the only difference in how it looked from? Okay. That's the only difference in how it looked from January of 2024? Okay.
Y'all just heard
What is it that
Cordell, right?
um, borrowed your vehicle?
And then my video is for those people, those teachers and all those people who have to work. You can recap over here, okay?
When was that? Okay. The first time, let's talk about the first time. How did it come about that he borrowed your car? And when is it that how did he get your car?
His son.
Okay. Is that 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.? 9 p.m.? Okay. He came to your house at 9. Okay. To your knowledge, it doesn't say how long you borrowed your car for? Okay. Did you have a reason at the time where you kept it back? When did this was occur? Was this normal, abnormal, not normal? And did your son say what he was
That girl don't want to talk about that car.
he did
Y'all talking about her boo.
or in your car after he seized that first time? Okay. Did you notice anything in the back seat that was different? Okay. And
Now, who glasses was those?
was exhibit 11 photo 37?
Was those Nazaya glasses, y'all?
Where
They sitting in that junky car. Wonder what the house look like.
41, behind the passenger seat? Okay. What, describe the glasses that he was wearing.
I believe they were clear, shiny, I don't know what the looks like, but
Okay. And I want to show you what's already been introduced. Well,
Lord have mercy.
is there anything, well, does it 12 that you recognize? Okay. How is it that you recognize those glasses?
We.
Your testimony is Jarvis, but prior to the night, had never been in this car before?
no, he's been in my car.
Okay.
He's been in my car. I've seen him with
So, your son finds the glasses, correct? And you say he finds these glasses.
She got an attitude.
He finds the glasses. So you're not sure what they glasses? Okay. So it could have been his. Alright. And so your son was playing with these glasses. There was nothing remarkable about these glasses, right? And so you couldn't identify the glasses and say, hey, these glasses were smaller than a normal pair of glasses. These must be his glasses, right? You couldn't say that, right?
She mad. Why she looking like that?
Saying he said they were his son's glasses.
Jarvis said sunglasses. Now let's listen to what Jarvis said to his spook before I show y'all the alleged part that they tried to say what was involved in the accident. We saw her car. We know it was involved. But I don't know why it's quiet, y'all. They trying to throw y'all out. Not the court, but the family trying to throw y'all out with the phone calls. Shannon went on this phone call right here. What's going on with the phone? Shannon might have been on the phone. I don't know. Now Shannon might be on the phone.
Said what? Everybody shit. You know, everybody house? They come to my shit?
Yeah, somebody might be on the phone now, y'all. She said, how they know? She might be involved. That phone call got on my nerve, y'all. I think the court was skipping the phone calls. See what she said? How are you calling me? Shannon on the phone, allegedly. She on this phone call. She said, how you calling me? Allegedly, Shannon is listening. Cause she in allegedly, maybe in on him with this. And she wants to know the truth. I don't know. What I got to do with you, Jarvis Buds? You feed me? Lord have mercy. And that's when he said hello. See, he didn't know whoever on the phone with them, he getting their voice mixed up. He thought they hung up. Her regular job is 6:45, and he brought your car in late. How did you get to work? Lord.
Took the glasses from your son, right? And what did you do before you took them?
Hold on, y'all. Now, y'all, let's listen to this.
What did you do from once you took them? Okay. So you didn't examine these glasses, correct? Okay.
Why getting an attitude?
You didn't study these glasses, correct?
She don't care. She loves Jarvis.
So later on, you showed a picture of Isaiah here, correct? And you saw her wearing clear glasses as well, correct? At the time you saw her with glasses, did anyone tell you that she was missing? Were you were you aware that she was missing? Okay. And
From the
were you
news?
aware that Mr. Butts was a suspect? Okay. So when you told them, that these glasses, you saw glasses similar to this. Okay. All right. So you came back and told them later. Okay. That you saw a pair of glasses in your car. And the best you can say is that these glasses may be similar, correct? Right. You cannot testify that these are the exact same glasses, correct? Can you tell whether the glasses had prescription lenses in them? So, did your son say anything about that?
My children, they smart at 6.
You wear prescription glasses, right? If you take them off, you see differently, correct? My question
Why you getting an attitude? All his women got attitudes. Sheesh.
was, did your son say anything about the glasses? He didn't say that. Okay.
So why you ain't said nothing?
Okay. And when did Jarvis get the glasses? Okay. You didn't think anything else of the glasses, did you? Okay. You're employed? All right. And your Nissan, was that your primary mode of transportation? That was a secondary car?
Listen, y'all. She said she had to be at work at 6:45, right? How did she get to work? Oh, I don't drive my car.
So, is
I
Nissan
use
your
the
car?
mama.
Okay. And Mr. Butch called you and told you to drive someone else's car? All right.
So Joe told you to drive somebody else's car. Listen, y'all, let's get into the cars, okay? Enough of her foolishness. And here you go with Miss Roxy. Came up with a picture of the car. The car we saw was blue, right? In the court, right? So Roxy, where you get this car from? Huh? Is this a blue car or is it a red car? I just want to ask y'all, cause this is the car that the cousin Roxy know everything. She said that this is the vehicle Nazaria was picked up in with Jarvis and Cordell on the day she went missing on the night. So this is the car that she went to pick. This is the Mercedes, right? What is this? What kind of car is this? An old time? Is this the Mercedes, y'all? Cause it's not the car that the girlfriend talking about. She saw glasses. So this is this a Mercedes? Okay, so this is not the ultimate. Okay, cousin Roxy. See, I apologize for saying her name wrong. said that this was the car that allegedly is supposed to have been fixed by Cordell and what his name? Jarvis, okay? This is supposed to be the car that they worked on, okay? This is not the ultimate. That Jaguar, y'all. Do that look like the same Jaguar? This is supposed to be the Jaguar, y'all. That don't look like the same car I just showed y'all.
Y'all back on me after you motherfuckers was praising me for blowing this case the fuck up? Turn y'all back on me after you motherfuckers was praising me for blowing this case the fuck up?
Oh, you blowed the case up. Wow.
If it ain't been one situation that showed me exactly how
Y'all, he's supposed to be confronting y'all. And then Merch D, he admit mistakes, y'all. And he's confronting y'all.
And guess what? For you phony motherfuckers in my subscriber group, okay, you got by tonight to remove yourself before I block you, and then your subscriptions is gonna be stuck being paid for however long it's gonna be paid. But just know that I know who you are.
Big mad. Big mad. Why y'all do that man like
You
that?
got till the end of this live to remove yourself
Oh,
before I block you and your subscription just be stuck in the group.
oh. Y'all cloud chasing? I'm not. I got my stuff from the news.
Now,
The man did do a good job of covering the case,
some
y'all.
other things I want to address, right? With everybody wanting to know what was said and what the conversation was, and did you find something out, and why didn't y'all beat her ass, and all of this other shit. I'm gonna need y'all to calm the fuck down with all of that shit. I need y'all to calm the fuck down with all of that shit.
Why you cussing, Mark?
And my thing is this. If y'all see that I took the video that I posted and streamed down, then it should have been an indication to y'all.
No, this is YouTube. This is social media.